Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Rimworld, where things are currently paused because we are in the midst of a Rhino invasion. Yes. Hello, everyone. How is it? How is it going on this fine Wednesday evening? I'm going to shut all the doors that I need to, because I haven't shut these ones yet. But it is important to do this. We have got to make sure the rhinos are funneled the right way. Now, these could genuinely be a small problem. Now, I'm going to say they could be in a small... Killing a bunch of rhinos shouldn't be that difficult for us. The issue is if they decide to try and go through the walls. Now, it's unlikely, but I'm not going to say impossible. We have got heavy-duty defences in a lot of places, but yeah, I'm thinking what we might do is get some people who are awake and get them in the tank, so that if need be, these two, we can get this tank out and prepare for battle, so to speak. Where are the rhinos going to go? If they're not going through, okay, they are milling around, which is unhelpful. I can't really fire my artillery because they're too close to the wall. We don't really want to do that. MG, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 20th month. A roadcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much for the continued support and for the many donations as well. You've been a very big supporter of the channel, and I do appreciate it very much indeed. Caleb, anyways. So it might not be the best time, but there's a bunch of jade you haven't mined near the rhinos. There is. I mean, we do have so much jade, it's not really that significant. The rhinos are being annoying, if that helps. They haven't really done what I was wanting them to do here. Can I? Won't be able to go up that way. We will have to go down this way, which is fine. Oh, things that I need to do. Things that I haven't done yet. Everybody to Area 1. Oh, there were some people still stuck on Area 1. That was probably from a mission at some point, but everybody needs to be in the safety of Area 1. We do not want anybody leaving. Yeah, that's the problem bit. There is a rhino trying to break in the door. Paul, I might tell you... crap. I mean, we're going to send a tank round. Armoured doors are good. You know, there is no doubt about it. Armoured doors are good. I'm hoping we can get the tank there. I mean, look, if they breach through the outer layer, we will just pull everyone back. They normally get bored before they go through a door. And it is only one. Okay, they have got bored. Thank God for that. The others are spreading out. They're not attacking. Only one has gone for the door. Normanton, you can't... I mean, rocket artillery, the good old South Normanton here, very strong. Problem with the rocket artillery is, for as strong as it is, also liable to blow holes in my own wall, which is a problem we do not want. We will, which is why I can't fire the regular mortars. We just can't risk it. They are spreading out around our base. We don't have any guns in the walls up here. I did largely figure that there's a few places have guns in the wall, depending on whether I felt it likely to be a place that gets breached or not. Maybe I should put more guns in the wall up here in case of... It's not rhinos that is particularly... I don't actually, rhinos are pretty strong. Like they're a pretty big hazard. Hey rhinos, you're about to have a bad day. There's a reason why we use the Bradley fighting vehicle here. Turns out, against Rhino, the infantry fighting vehicle, pretty strong at dealing with rhinos. If we're being honest. It is quite capable here. It is very capable. I mean, we've currently just got it parked here, and we can. Best thing is as well, actually, we're able to keep this away from the kill box, so the lung rot isn't going to completely fill the kill box in that area. We're gonna, well, I mean, we're gonna end up spreading. Let's say they're gonna be spread. Not really spread them out. We have largely killed them in one corridor. That one there is gone. And I know rhinos are, I presume, endangered. They're not in Rimworld. They're not on this planet, and certainly not any. Well, they might be by the time we're done with it. But yeah, I'm sorry, rhinos. However, ooh, that door is looking a little bit dicey. Even if they get through there, though, there's still no way into the base. They can get through there. Will be a pain in the arse to get a tank to get them, but we've got 2 that might make it to the kill box. Golden Piggy, how are you doing? Oh, you're just going to fight with, I presume, Ogier. Tanky McTankface, where are you going, MG? Come on. Time to move. The tank is having difficulties. Right, just stop there. I don't like how close we are to the wall, but there's not much other choice here that we've got. So 2 rhinos have made it there. They've largely left the door alone up there still. If they breach through there, I will just pull everyone out of this chamber and move them over here, because there's still a whole bunch more doors they've got to get through. And there are gun turrets. That's, I presume, an armoured door. Maybe I'll get more security doors. You know, that's not a bad shout. Oh, you are not auto-firing at that one. Unfortunately, yes, these rhinos are infected by Scaria, which means a large portion of them will not be edible. A shame. Otherwise, you know, we would be eating very well for the meat. The animals would largely be. Right, that one there is also going to succumb. They have not really... Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, that was always likely to be a problem. 2 rhinos dead in the kill box. They're gone. What got them? Autocannon, uranium turreted. Ooh, everything. Everything got them. These charge turrets have worked pretty well, which I'm happy about. Yeah, rhinos in the wall is not ideal. Or they've backed off the door just. I mean, that's good news for us. I mean, they are going to get through it, I think. But that's fine. The Bradley is having issues. Okay, we're going to need to go and maybe chop down some trees to try and get the infantry fighting vehicle to be able to run. Okay, we have got Rhino through one door. We've got to very much keep an eye on this door. Like, we can pull everyone back. We can and will pull everyone back. From here. If we just do. So this is not... We are not at panic stations just yet. We have got contingencies. This is why I built the base the way that I have built it. Contingencies call for a fall back from this area. There are turrets, and if the turrets fall, which they would, we can drive a tank. The tank will get stuck. Never mind. Okay, contingencies are not quite as good as I'd hoped they would be, but the contingencies hopefully will not be needed, seeing as the Rhino the Rhino is still stuck in there. Oh no, it has backed out of there. Okay. We will just keep... I mean, what we can do is we can just keep shooting as many as possible. Like, yeah, they're going to be in the walls, but they're not going to do much in there. Like, plus, my goal will be... Yeah, like, they're going to get themselves in trouble, and they do seem to just sort of flee back out. That door is not in a good... It's not in a good way. Kangaroo, are you moving? You are moving. The scarier thing will kill them, I believe, if you leave them long enough. There you go. Death in 4.8 days. Sorry, I'm having a drink. So yeah, scarier will kill them. However, I don't really have time. We have got to reload. They are really having a go at that door. We've got through a good number of them. I mean, this one here... Maybe, to be honest, maybe I should be charging up here. They have seemed to have left the door alone now. Charging up here, maybe rather than just killing them as they approach maybe we should have gone up here to kill those that were threatening the door. Oh! What has happened? What has happened? Oh, bad. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh no. Something bad has gone on. The MG has broken down. I've never seen that before. What the? Oh. I mean, if there wasn't a Rhino right next to the tank. Wow, I've never. Okay, yeah, I mean it is completely broken. There is. I don't like. Oh wait, hold on. I'm not going to save the game because if I save the game, I'm going to have to just crash the game, or I say exit without saving, because if I save it and it's permanently stuck here, I don't trust it. So we will end up having to go back to the point where we were at the start of the stream. I haven't got... This is just to make sure that I don't get it permanently stuck. Yeah. Right. Do bear with for a second. We will shut that down. Been a while since I've crashed a game that completely. That is just a genuinely completely new one to me. While we get reloaded, Harlequin, thank you for bits. Saying, oh dear, Rimworld has broken as usual. Honestly, that is a new one. I have never broken it like that before. I've never seen that. Yeah, I presume just tank was too close to the edge of the map. The tank dropped off the edge of the map, and then the game got very confused in everything. Climber, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, hi Alex, I hope you are well. I am indeed. I've gone back into playing Rimworld. I was thinking of building a killbot using your basic design. I was wondering what mod the barbed wire came from. I will have a look for you in a minute. There are a couple of different mods for barbed wire. I've seen a couple of different mods over the years, but I can find the one that I'm using here for you. Noodlebrain, thank you very much for the donation. Saying bonsoir, Alex in chat. I've managed to once again spin my mighty punto on an icy corner this week. No damage though. Well, I mean, that's good going. Honestly, any crash with no damage and no problems is always pretty good. Also, I've recently started playing XCOM 2, War of the Chosen, and I'm getting infuriated at 90% plus shots being missed as you do. Ah, yes. XCOM 2. What a... And to be fair, I love XCOM 2. It is a truly brilliant game. Will frustrate the crap out of you. There is absolutely no denying it. Yeah. Will completely and utterly frustrate the crap out of you, but it is a brilliant game. Like that's just what it is. So yeah, good luck with it, because as great as it is, annoying things are going to happen on that one. Oh right, things we need to do. Right, remember, everybody to Area 1. Well, that's all the animals. Get all the pets to safety first. Pets first, then people. Life motto. Right. That is everyone into Area 1. Now, for the moment, they are, as I said, for the moment, they are safe to work in this bit. There's no reason to move them just yet. We can close that, close that, close that, close that, close that, close that one, and close that one. Right. Now, good news, better news this time. A lot more rhinos have got... Oh, no, they changed their mind. Never mind. I was hoping they were all going to go south. Would have been really useful. Would have been really helpful. Would have been really, really helpful. Had they gone down that way, they have opted for... opted for that one. Instead, they're going to hang around this corner. In fact, they're not spread out as much as they did last time. That's a pain. Drake, thank you very much for the resubscription, by the way. For the 24th month. We will reload while we're on the go, because that'll save us later on. Tank! Let's go! We may have to navigate around that corner. That is the only problem part. We may actually still have to navigate that corner. I think what we're going to do after this attack is some mining expeditions. Largely, let's mine out this corner so that we don't get stuck being unable to traverse our defences. It is what it is, sort of thing. Yes, Drake, sorry, thank you for the resubscription. So yeah, I've reached the 2-year mark. You have indeed. 24 months, thank you very much. Of my subscription to the channel. Hoping for more madness? Yep, more chaos, probably. And silly races on Sunday, possibly. Quite possibly on that one. Also, please praise the cube. No, we do not praise the cube here. Heresy. Heresy. It is the sphere that we praise here. Oh dear. They have not hit the doors yet. Okay, that's good news. None of them have gone around this side. They are doing different things. Stick on the brakes. Oh, hold fire. We missed. We were going to miss. Right, one rhino down. 2 rhinos down. More rhinos are on the way. Now, the rhinos, I don't believe the animals are coded to attack a tank. I don't think the game knows how to deal with the tanks. Are you going to smash the door? I don't know. You never know. Yeah, they are not coded. They are absolutely not coded to go for the tank, which does rather make this easier. I'd say a slight shame. It's not really. I don't know if there's any like. Is there any way to drag them? I don't know whether I can kite them anyway, because I would use the vehicle to try and kite them around, but they don't really get kited by a vehicle. So what I mean by that would be to drag them towards the kill box, let the kill box do its job, rather than us doing this. But we can get people, but I do not want to send people outside to go and do that particularly. It feels like that would end poorly. Chonk. Goodbye to you. Let's keep going. You should be able to get a line of sight on that one, hopefully. No. I got a line of sight on none of them because we're too close to the wall. Or that rock face there is too close. I feel like maybe... Well, we did just take out like 3 wall, which we have hit pretty hard. These like shells, whatever this tank fires, I don't actually know what it fires. Whatever rounds this thing is firing, does not do much damage. Tank. No, you're going the wrong way. Your pathfinding's gone haywire. Good lord. Not worried about self-driving cars at this point. And seeing as your turret is looking back, we may as well blop that one. They have not come through the door. which is good. No, why? Why? Why are you doing... It's the most... Oh. Oh, Capito, you absolute muppet. I mean, the only good news is I have got a vehicle here. Fire! Save Capito, if you can. They're going for a different set of doors. The good news is I've got a tank here. The door is a little bit stuck open. Oh, don't tell... Oh, you absolute stupid robot. You've gone in there. Now, the plus point here, you have gone in there and, well, incapacitated yourself. But at least I have a tank ready to defend that door. Like, we can defend that door from Rhinos now. As they are likely to try and come down here. Ah, robots. I mean, it wasn't Absol this time, for once. But yes, you are absolutely right. Capito Absol themselves. Fire everything. Just keep going. I'm very sorry, Rhinos, I really am, but you will kill us. Was it a Rhino that killed one of the longbows many streams ago? Was it a Rhino? Was it a hippo? I don't remember. Something killed a longbow once upon a time. Not that long ago, either. Yeah, longbow left the base. Oh, speaking of... Paul! Longbow flagrantly insulted to Paul Too Furious's honour. Oh, dearie me. Longbow. That was very uncalled for. Well, this is Gower, thank you for the bits, was saying, haven't got a live stream in ages. Welcome back. Going up there on the long Gower household. It's going pretty well. You have 2 kids. You have composite bow and you have recurve bow. You get on fairly well. You know, generally pretty happy. Currently hanging out in the freezer, a little bit chilly. Yeah, there we go. Chat is telling me it was a Rhino that Longbow had an altercation with in the past. Which, yeah, they will kill. Funnily enough, I mean, Rhinos are very big, very powerful animals. They will ruin your day. Not a particular surprise. I think they're like, I guess they're unlikely to attack humans unless agitated. I don't know much about Rhinos, to be fair. They're cool. I believe they're endangered. Who won that fight? I'm gonna say Paul. I'm gonna say Paul. Yeah, Longbow got pretty beat up in that. Is that because you're both completely useless melee fighters? No, Longbow should have won that, but amazing. Right, there is one Rhino making a break for it down the side, which we can get rid of. I mean, let's not go too close to the edge. That one there is dead. There is simply, well, there's one Rhino that is... Oh, you sneaky little... Yeah, they know how dangerous it is to go around that corner. They've charged at the door once, and that's about it. Also, Haircut Nut makes a very good point. What hasn't killed a Longbow or an Absol? Very true. Very, very true, yes. Generally speaking, Longbow or Absol have been killed by most things in the game one way or another. Absol more so. Absol died a lot of times in the last playthrough of this. Oh, so many Absol deaths. Absol was admittedly in a very dangerous job, and I was very bad at making sure I saved Absol, which was my bad. Drake, thank you very much for the 2 gifted subs. A roll car salute to you from chat. Thank you very much. Also, Chris for the free subscription for the 23rd month. So I finally found my book box. This is the book of random weird car facts. The Fiat Bravo is the fastest developed car in history from the first sketch to the first production model. It took less than a year. It shows. Does not surprise. Doesn't really surprise me of all of the cars for it to be. I mean, I don't have anything against the Bravo particularly, but it is also uninspiring. Let's call it uninspiring, I think, is probably the best way to sum it up. Yeah, I can't say I'm massively surprised that it was quickly made. There we go. Random car facts from Chris in this one. Rhino, can you come around the corner so I stop wasting ammo trying to blow up this wall? And so I don't break the game. I'm trying to go get you. Thank you. Yeah, oh, there. They tried. It tried. Oh, fire! Raticus! There's a small bit of fire. You might want to deal with that one. You may want to go and deal with that one. Just a smidge. Right. Tank. What is it? Oh, not the dry thunderstorm. My base is huge. We're going to be on fire a lot, aren't we? Oh, wait. I can't path there. Tank, drive down that way, please. I'll probably go check how this lot are doing. We're just all chilling. We're just all hanging out here. This is my spaceship. It's parked for another 2 point... Oh, it's almost done. Thank God for that. Very looking forward to this being done so that I can actually bring the spaceship home. I mean, it's been a fun mission. I have to say, this has been a fun mission. It has just been a bit... I don't think it needed to be 15 days, if I'm honest. Not enough has happened in 15 days to really merit the 15-day runtime. Like, we had a couple of attacks, but it could have just been done in a week, for example. I don't know. It's fun. But yeah, this one might be a little bit of an overlong mission. Either way, there was a good test of that spaceship to see if it was working. Yeah, maybe we put the fire out before it spreads to the reactors. Thankfully, this is concrete, which isn't really going to burn. Maybe we should get better building materials around our reactor. Just a thought. Where is my tank? Tank, come on. Let's go on an adventure. Why can you not path there? Tank. What is broken now? Why can you drove through there? I'm confused. My tank is having problems. You literally drove through that gap. Hold on. I have plans. If the gap isn't big enough, I can solve it. That's better. Problem eliminated. Thanks to the power of tank. Well, again, technically not a tank, I am aware. Power of infantry fighting vehicle. But, you know. Right, you can go there. Animals. That one. Everyone can be unrestricted. A naughty mouse, why are you hurt? What happened? Oh no, did you get hit by lightning? Oh no. Okay, yep. Oh, wait, hold on. No, don't give... Oh, no. Giving very expensive medicine. Well, I do appreciate the attempt to save a dog. Like, I do approve of. You don't need to give Glitterworld medicine for that. Do I have the animal prosthesis bench? I can go and... not yet. We can research that next, so we can go and give you a new paw. Poor naughty mouse. Hammond is busy building a wall. We set pets to allow glitter. Like, I have everything set to allow Glitterworld medicine, but I don't allow them to take the Glitterworld medicine from here. It's my normal way of doing it. So, like, if in desperate situations they can use it. I can't remember what/who we were trying to save with Glitterworld. Medicine. There was an animal we were trying to save the other day. Probably last week. So I remember chat telling me how to do it. Right. Park in there. There we go. The MG has this time not broken the entire game. Oh. Oh, well, that's I was not really prepared for this. You've crashed in the wrong place. I can't really do much. Like, if we do that as a medical bed, can I capture you? Because, like, I didn't think to put a prison cell on the spaceship. If I'm honest, of the things I thought to do, a prison cell was not high amongst them. We might be able to make one, though, quickly. Do I still have a little bit of steel? What is this made out of? Grav ship hull. We place that there. And then that there. We could maybe make this work. Not going to give the prisoner a fancy bed. That bed will do. If we can build that quickly, we could probably capture them. We could fly the shuttle over, because if we fly, the shuttle probably won't get there in time. But if we do it this way round, right, Sakura, tend to them without medicine, stop them bleeding out. Don't know if the fuel tanks count as walls. Well, they might not actually. We can try and get Teresa. Can you fly the shuttle? No, you cannot. Rika, no. Mickey, no. Alien, no. Can anybody fly the shuttle? Kangaroo might be able to. Are you loaded with crap? Yeah, you can. That can fly. Drake, you can pilot. Drake, you're already here. You're of no. You pilot the ship. You pilot the big ship. We can't have you piloting the shuttle when we've got the big ship going on. That yeah, needs. Right. Okay. Fuel things don't count. Bugger. Don't have another place I can put that. Yeah, we could make a wooden prison cell outside. You are not wrong. We have the resources here. We've got 700. So let's very quickly throw up a prison cell. And then, I don't know whether. No idea if you can transport prisoners via the shuttle, quite how well it works. I guess you could put a prison cell in that gap. I don't know if the engine would count, but this way will be efficient and quite quick. I mean, it's not going to be a nice prison cell. You're going to want to join us real quick, because you do not want to be stuck in this prison cell all day. I feel like it'll get quite warm in there. Oh, did we? Alright, you. Time to take off. Alright, hop to there. Oh, Paul and Kasumi got into a fight. Paul has won again. Uh-oh. Right, Caleb, tank, Tommy, shoot, horseback, tank, Firebird, shoot, climber, cower, no, don't cower. We're going to have to try and get in these tanks real quick. Admittedly, at least a lot of people are ready. Climber, you are guarding the ship. Kirk. Oh, wow, they are literally landing next to us here. I mean, not gonna lie, they are about to have a bad day. They are about to have a real bad day here, because they're going to get attacked by the traders as much as they are by us. I mean, the thing I actually want to be really aware of is I do not want to accidentally... Jesus, did the coaxial take them down? I can't tell whether it was the coaxial or whether it was the main turret that did a lot of the damage. Because, yeah, I'm worried if I fire the... Okay, well, they're broken immediately. Like, I'm not going to lie. Oh, no, you've got a gun. Okay, well, you're running at us with a steel axe. And I have an Abrams tank. Now, what do you think is going to happen here? There's a cassowary in my spaceship. That's not good. Aren't they really stupidly dangerous? Am I wrong in thinking that? Pretty sure they were very dangerous animals. Are they one of the most dangerous birds in existence? Alright, Drake, you can just be aware of the cassowary. I'm more scared of the cassowary than I am of the the people attacking our base currently. Wuken? Bye. Will is charging at an Abrams with an axe. Honestly, like, I'm impressed. Oh, look, they've got a warg. Wargs are attacking. Oh dear. They didn't really think that one through, did they? I'm not gonna lie. That's of all the truly terrible assaults, that is one of the worst. Oh no, poor Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, it was actually taken out. Maybe that was old. Or maybe it got hit by something. Well. Look, mate, that was not a clever plan. Roosh is running away. Wuken is unwavering. Oh dear. Oh dear. You're not having a good time there, my friend, are you? Can you... You can't take off yet. Oh, that's the wrong place. Someone pick up the lightsaber. It might have been a little overkill, if I'm honest, with the blowing off the legs. I mean, they deserved it. They attacked our base and all that, but... yeah, the guy running at the tank saw the wargs get flattened and decided, you know what? No thank you. Because he was running at the tank with an axe to go and do the same thing, pretty much. And was going to have the same thing happen to him, pretty much. And did, in the end. I love how all it is a bruise. You got squashed by a tank. I feel like you've sustained more than a bruise. But you know, let's not ask too many questions. Still, we will land the shuttle here. I mean, yeah, I was going to say it's bruised everywhere. Alright, the shuttle has arrived here. That's cool. Climber, Drake, good work. You are our two pilots. I mean, you stood guard of the ship. Nothing bad particularly happened. We have a prisoner who I honestly no idea if they were any good or whether it's even worth capturing them, but we just did because I could. Oh, actually, they're pretty good. They're not bad. Medical, solid. Shooting's very good. Quite good with animals. That's not that important in the grand scheme of our colony. Artistic. Intellectuals, quite good. Capable of artistic, but that's fine. Why is a defector incapable of being artistic? I feel like that's not quite right. Yeah, I feel like you would be. Surely you would actually be half decent at artistic, expression and all that. But alas, who am I to judge? Oh, you've given me a foul. Thank you. I don't need an old semi-auto rifle. That's no good. DSR-1. Don't know if you're any good. Ooh. Oh, okay, no, it's a rifle. I thought it was a... like an assault rifle or something. Jesus, you've brought a lot of drugs. I say that as someone who has an entire colony often funded by drugs. That... still, I wouldn't bring 60... bunch of... cocaine? Is that what that one is? I think it is. Sure, we'll go with that. The hell is... oh, the chinchilla got caught up in the fight. And all of this. Traders, I hope you're not too annoyed at us getting caught up in that fight. I will admit we had very little desire to fight anybody, but they basically dropped themselves onto our base. So you're very purple. I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. Oh, I guess pink hair because they're a Yitakin, there's fur. That I feel quite rare. I don't know if I've ever seen that. No, the residents are not getting the drugs. The drugs are being left here when we take over in a couple of days' time. How is everyone doing over here? Back to the other base. Capito is still broken down. I might need to go... Noodle, you know your role here. Can you not go and fix that? Ah, wait, because you have not been... that one. I thought I had unrestricted them. I unrestricted the animal. I think I got distracted doing other things. It's my bad. Right, Noodle. Prioritise repairing Capito so they can at least move and shut that door. What actually started this fight over here? I never really looked. Kasumi flagrantly disrespected Too Pool Too Furious's charm. Well, this drove Too Pool into a rage. I mean, it's not your best idea. Is that on this map? Or, oh no, wait, God knows what map of chunks of Spaceship were falling. Not that I really... honestly, at this point, the only time I need to be worried about chunks of Spaceship is if they're literally going to land on important bits in my base. But there we go. Amazing. Right, Kangaroo. I'm hoping we can take Mir back just because it would be easier to... okay, Apollo 13 is ready to launch. It's just getting refueled now. Has got fuel on it, but we may as well refuel it while we're here. This ship has a lot of fuel on it, so it's fine. Thank you the bits. I say, Kasumi getting her to fight is a bad move for her. She's one of my idiots. Oh, you know, they like to do it. They like to do it. Oh, MG, you make a good point. Did I chuck everyone out of the tank? I did not. Thank you for reminding me. Because I would have forgotten otherwise. Good Lord, Dyson is full of drugs. How many drugs do you need, Dyson? That's alarming. You carried so many drugs. There is a raccoon sleeping by the door. Sorry, raccoon. You are... yeah, not going to be in there. I think the cassowary is just coming with us. It is now asleep on our spaceship. Sure, it can come with us. I'm going to guess it can't get out. Can it get out? It can't get out of one of those doors. Sakura, where are you going? Are you? Oh, you're refilling the... nah. Right, Kangaroo. Set to load. Ah, okay, yeah, we can just chuck a prisoner in the shuttle. If we go Kangaroo, you can load Apollo 13. Chuck Mir into there. Right, Kangaroo. Time to fly home with your prisoner. Well, with our prisoner. Off you go. Good spaceship. Okay, that's a useful thing to know. No point capturing... oh, they're dead anyway. Yeah, no point capturing any of the others. No one survived, and the one that did was unwaveringly loyal, so nothing we could have done about them anyway. Did we pick up that rifle? I think we did. There it is, the FAL. I don't actually know if it's any... is it any good? Yes, actually. 15 damage from an assault rifle. It's pretty good. Assault rifle or just, I don't know, whatever it is. It does good damage and fires relatively quickly. So, Kangaroo is just having a bit of a nap in the spaceship, in the shuttle, before returning to base. The rest of the base, okay, well, the good news is that's inside. The bad news is it's having nap time. Why? Oh, you're just out of battery. We'll have to shout at Noodle to carry you to a charger. Or someone, I don't actually know if any. Can anybody? No available recharger? Is somebody charging? Ah. Right, Sergio is charging on that one. That's fine. The good news, we may well get a War Queen today. Don't know whether. Can we take the War Queen on the shuttle? I suspect it's too heavy. I suspect the War Queen is too heavy to go on the shuttle. Kangaroo. Capture them. I mean, you know what? That worked a lot better than I thought it was going to. If I'm honest. Very pleased with that. As a prisoner transfer. I mean, we have basically just kidnapped a random person from the middle of nowhere. I mean, they crashed into the middle of nowhere. So, you know, is it fine? I think so. Firebird, thank you very much for the resubscription. For the 24th month. Thank you very much. In 2 years of Rimworld. In other words, 17,531 hours. Many more to come, I hope. Oh yeah, Rimworld is... I mean, Rimworld is a very, very good... A very good game. And there will definitely be... After this playthrough, I might have a little break and play something else for a while, but do not fear, Rimworld will never be forgotten about. And I'm sure it'll make returns at points, you know, down the line. It is, as I said before, this is very much my favourite stream game, quite possibly. But yeah, there will be plenty more Rimworld on this channel. Do not worry. Between mods and, I guess, expansions. I guess they're, rather than, which I kind of respect, rather than doing a Rimworld 2, they're just going to, I think, keep adding expansions. I could be wrong. I haven't read anything specifically, but that kind of feels like the approach they're going for with this, which I think is a good idea. Just, yeah, keep the expansions sort of going. I think is a great plan, really. Firebird is also asking for a character update. How are your characters doing? Who have we got? Firebird themselves is just chilling on the ship. You know, was involved in the fight. Was it an insult? I don't know. Couldn't tell. But you are mostly doing fine, as is Belisarius over here. I mean, there were some rotting corpses. I guess you helped move them. But, you know, it's kind of chill, having a nice time over here on the ship. I can't remember all the other ones of yours. I think Nokia Sphere was one of yours. Who is... Oh, was rebuffed by Janeway. I mean, everyone's tried with Janeway and no one's got anywhere. You know, got a couple of injuries. I don't know what from. Before the time here. Okay, Gordon and Hammond. Where is Gordon? Didn't Gordon get married last time? I think Gordon did get married last time. They did. Yeah, having a good... You know, you've got a good relationship with Golden Piggy. You know, Gordon very happy. And he's pregnant. I forgot about that. Gordon is pregnant. I should probably sort them out bed at some point. Kid bed. Right, we can do that. Oh, you have a hedgehog sleep. Oh, you have Sonic. Of course, the hedgehog's called Sonic. What did I bloody expect? Yeah, you can have that in there, and I don't know, toy box and all that. So yeah, things are going well for Gordon and Hammond. No health problems. Is a bit wet, a bit of a miserable day, and otherwise he's doing fine. Romance chances 20% with Ksumi, respectable. I'm gonna guess Nokia Sphere's a 0. Oh, 5.4%. Christ. That is surprising. Noodle Brain, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, "Hey, please name the War Queen Cuddles when it will be made. Also, do you have any advice for dealing with soldiers bleeding out on XCOM?" Oh, it's been so long since I've played XCOM. What did I used to do? Oh, because I used to play XCOM. I haven't played it for ages. I used to play it quite modded by the time I got later on with it. Though I can't remember if I played War of the Chosen with mods or not. I might not have done. I tended to always bring... I say bring a good amount of... medics. I can't remember what loadout I used to run with, but I always invested in upgrading the medkits quite quickly. And yeah, I guess it. From what I remember, I may do it a little bit with. What was the other one I play? Christ, I forgot. Xenonauts, and that's kind of XCOM, but more old school XCOM. But a lot of it is bring as many medkits as you can and upgrade them quickly. And not only that, but you are going to be pretty much focusing on trying to keep people healed at all times. I guess the general thing that I always did with XCOM was to try and not spread out too much. It's difficult, because you do want to try and flank the enemy. But I was always quite careful with the way that I... From what I remember, basically trying to keep people close enough together so that if things go wrong, you can rush a medic over to deal with it. But I wish I could help you more. It's been too long since I've played XCOM to really remember. But definitely upgrading medkits when you can early on is a really good idea, because they're always going to be useful pretty much. But yeah, I can't remember specifics, I'm afraid. So yeah, good luck. Good luck indeed. Oh, we've got rhino meat everywhere. I mean, we've got too much food, which is honestly a good problem to have. Let's do that. Let's just try and neaten up some of it. What the hell is being stored there? I don't even know what's being stored in this. That's just apparently fish. Let's just clear all of that. Let's just store fine meals here, because I think that's more important at the moment, because we tend to store the raw food quickly in these bits. We'll see if this will work, and then we're going to eventually take over that row as that's gone. Oh, bloody hell, this is a constant attack. Oh, Mears X has turned up to try and save them. Wakey, wakey. Oh, no, wait. Back over here. Go, 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 go. Kirk, in the tank. Belisarius, in the tank. Sakura with guns. Basically those without armour. Protect the ship. Is the cassowary... Okay, cassowary has got out. Okay, looks like they are just going... There is just that group here. We are going to get people into the tank quickly enough. Alright, quickly run away. I mean, look, the tank is going to get shot up a little bit, but I'm hoping... Oh, okay, this isn't quite as... This is not quite... Oh, okay, that door is completely useless. I thought that was going to be a door that they could not break through so easily. I was incorrect. Right, you're going to drive through them. Okay, we are going for battering ram. I don't like doing battering ram because it does break. Okay, yeah, they have. Unsurprisingly... not enjoyed their time here. Tell you what, no one got injured. Considering that's actually one of the scarier assaults they could do. Oh, there are people up the top. Abrams, turn. I say that, you've got a turret, so you don't really need to turn the tank around. That lot there have fled. rapidly. Well done. No one inside got hit. Everybody's fine. Caleb's fine. Climber, who actually took them down? They lost a finger. Don't really have any information. I'm going to say Climber. I think Climber got the kill. Although, to be honest, by the looks of it, they got shot by everybody. Firebird may have got them. Yeah, Firebird got them. Climber got them. Drake got them. Drake got them some more. Climber got them. Yeah, but everyone other than Sakura managed to get a hit on them. But Sakura was, well, shot at their feet, apparently. Yeah. So, yeah, they just got shot by Sakura in the leg and foot and whatnot. They have been obliterated. Oh, yeah. Turns out, Abrams versus individual person ends poorly for the person. Who would have thought you do not want to mess with the Abrams? Who would like to be obliterated now with this group here, surely? You are the luckiest. Good lord, you are so lucky. You must be high as a kite to not... Oh, no. No, okay, no, you literally... Oh, sorry, I thought there was... I saw someone with a lost foot and I thought it was them, but I actually didn't. Because they don't show any injuries and were moving quickly. How? How have you got away with that? They've lost a stomach, a shoulder, and a toe. I'm not quite sure how that works. They've lost a foot, and just, I guess, general shrapnel or shockwave damage or something. They just got shot through the torso. They've given us some weed, so, you know, that's something. Okay, I wasn't quite prepared for that raid, but that raid was not quite prepared for us, I think, is the probably better way of phrasing it. Yeah, I guess they were going for their revenge, trying to avenge the captured Mir. Maybe they thought we were still, maybe they thought we were still holding Mir prisoner here. That we weren't. And then they found out we had tanks. Well, they should have known. They should have known we had tanks. They should have known that this was a shotgun. I'm going to say there's quite a lot of damage, but a shotgun makes sense. They really should have been aware what was going to be coming their way if they assaulted us. Oh, there's grenade. Don't tell Paul. There's no grenades here. Nothing to see of any value. Oh, well, you brought a grease gun. No wonder you... Don't even know what weapons they were carrying, because I think we destroyed it in the explosion. F2000... It's not great. Heavy SMGs are solid weapons. Nothing amazing. I'll nick some medicine. Oh, I've got 500 silver. Well, thank you for paying for this expedition. The TF... yeah, so it took some damage. It turns out running over a bunch of people did some damage to my tank. Terrible. Outright terrible, I say. God dear. An anonymous gifter. Thank you very much for 3 gifted subs that went to Montgomery Scott, Geordie LaForge, and Miles O'Brien. I know 2 of them are Star Trek. Is Miles a Star Trek character? I don't recognise that name. I mean, that's just because I don't really know Star Trek, but I don't recognise that one. However, I do thank you very much, of course, for the gifted subs. Also love how they were repairing the door before carrying away the dead body. The wall. The wall is more important. Okay, Miles is a Star Trek character from Deep Space Nine. Fair enough, yeah, I don't recognise that name. But we have learnt. We're going to have to expand my corpse pile. But that's fine. Is this tank okay? Did you take any damage, Abrams? No, it's all good. Firebird, thank you very much for the bits. So thanks for that. Got any games you're looking forward to in 2026? I know GTA 6 and Horizon 6 are with there. Of course, yeah, very much looking forward to both of those. What else am I looking for? Honestly, I don't know what's coming out this year. It is this year now. That's a weird thing to say. Yeah, don't know what's coming out this year. I don't know if Wreckfest 2 will be finished. I don't know whether that one would count necessarily. We've got this with us, so let's go and take it with it. But yeah, don't know if Wreckfest 2 is actually going to be finished this year. I'd like to think maybe. I'm genuinely not sure what is coming out this year. I do like. Now I'm again not completely sure on this. The way they're doing the Formula 1 game, I think they're just releasing a big update for the previous one, which I think is a really good way of doing it. I say like releasing as just like a 2026 update. I think I saw that somewhere. I could be wrong. I think that's a good way of doing it rather than releasing a whole new game every year. It's not necessary. Although, admittedly, of all the years to do it, this would probably make the most sense to actually have a new one because the cars are drastically different. But yeah, I think that's a potential positive. I'm not going to say it's a complete positive because it's EA, and does anybody trust EA? Certainly not me. However, it could be a good idea if executed well. It's just EA doing it. Does anybody trust them to execute anything well? But yeah, other than that, honestly, yeah, I'm not completely sure what's coming out this year. So, we will have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see on that one, because I haven't got a massive list of games that I'm waiting for. I also don't keep track of a lot of games these days. I just kind of a game comes out and if it's interesting, I'll play it, and if not, I have a finite amount of time really with games. Is the IndyCar game coming this year? The iRacing, I say the iRacing because that's the one that did the NASCAR game, isn't it? I think it's that studio. Which I'd like that NASCAR game, the new one. I quite rated that one. That was good. And if they're doing presumably if it's them doing the IndyCar game, that could be interesting to see how it turns out. Be fun. Have a different series to have some racing on. But yeah, we will have to see on that one. Also, Firebird with small bits. So, okay, another question. Have you got any future car wants? Or are you content with yours? Also, how's the... Oh, we've got a new recruit. Happy days. Hello. You did have a few prison breaks. You've not exactly had the easiest of chances here. Jeez, everybody loves Janeway. You're not going to have any chance with them, but... Because Janeway... Good lord, like Janeway is ridiculous. With they can literally pick anybody they want at this point. Right, we will let them get sorted. What are they actually good with? I have no idea. People that are in tanks. Time to unrestrict them. But yeah, sorry, Firebird was saying. Okay, we've got range shock delivery. Christ, there's too much going on. I'm trying to read donations, game. You keep having things pop up. What are they going to do here? I was going to do something, and I've immediately forgotten. The bloody hell was I going to do? It was animals. Animal prosthetics? Do I not have animal prosthetics? Do I not have that mod? Maybe that mod's outdated. Yeah, I think that's maybe that mod is outdated, or I am just missing it. Sure, we'll learn how to make a Mega Thumper. Right, new character. I believe you will be. Sorry, I missed out Streaver's donation as well. I believe you will be Streaver. I don't think we have a Streaver yet, so you can be welcomed to the colony. You are. Do we have you as a soldier? I'm not sure you're quite good enough to be a soldier. You're close. I guess you can go on the yellow. You'll get a gun, but you will stick with the yellow names. You will. I mean, probably. farmer will be your role. Can do medical stuff, which is good. I guess like you are sort of the one that you're not going to go on the front lines in battle, but you will help protect the base if things are going wrong. You could help save the base if it's all gone disastrously wrong. I just realised there's some poor sods here who have not got any rec time. That will not do. There's loads of them. Oh, now some of you guys, no, not too much rec time. Can't be having too much rec time. It is a perfectly balanced system. It's not, but it works. There's minimal amount of chaos with this system. But yeah, okay, so yeah, you will just end up being a farmer, which is not a bad thing. Like, we do always need them. You can't fight fire. That's concerning. Oh, wait, they're kids. Okay, that's why they're not doing that. Are you a pyromaniac, Struver? No, just incapable of firefighting. I don't know why. Oh, okay. Okay, so you were a medical assistant in a horrific war, so you dealt with a lot of burns, so you're terrified of fire. That makes sense. Okay, that does make sense. The game being sensible. What is this? So yeah, your main thing will be farming, and I guess that's kind of it, really. Yeah. I guess farming and doctor. Yeah, we'll get you on. Mostly on 2 priority. It doesn't matter actually. It still will take priority over farming anyway. So that is fine. Right. Cool. Firebird, sorry, I was reading your question before things got derailed. Okay, have you got any future car ones, or are you content with yours? Also has the Fury and RS6. It's weird not needing to ask how the Jag is, because it seems the most reliable despite being a British modern car. I hope I don't jinx you. Honestly, the Jag's been fantastic. I've had no problems with the Jag whatsoever. It has been... Climb up! Asshole! Stop burning the ship! Ross Mack, good work. So it's funny you should mention that. So the Fury is all good. The Fury is back. I have not really ran it. Oh, there's drugs here as well. I have not really driven it very much over winter. It needs new tyres, and I don't want to go out in the icy, snowy, terrible conditions with a car with slightly iffy tyres. Russ Mack, you've done a very good job. But the Fury is all back and done. The RS6 is entertaining timing, because the RS6 just got back from the garage today. And thankfully, I can't believe I'm saying this, but no big problems with the RS6. So it had an engine light on, and I believed it was a boost leak when I was driving it up in Scotland. We were doing the NC500 a while back, and driving home, engine light came on, and I could feel it didn't seem right. And yeah, got it back. Have eventually got it to the garage, and it literally was one of the intake pipes, if you will, on the very top of the engine. I actually saw it the other day when I went to jump start it because it was dead, and it was getting some new tyres. It did need some new tyres because the tyres were shredded on it. But yeah, so as new tyres on it, I went to jump start it, and literally the battery terminals were next to the pipe. I was like, oh, I know what's gone on here. And it would have. I didn't know it was the only thing, so it still went to the garage. It still needed an MOT. It still needed a service at the garage anyway, so it still had to go in yesterday, regardless. But yes, it's for once the terrifying potential problem with it was actually nothing. Just a pipe had come off, and that was it. So a win. Happy days. Oh. A rare moment, but I shall savour them for when I get them. I mean, I've talked about this a little bit before. I don't know if I don't know the last time I kind of talked about it. My future car plans have been for a while. Is a DB9. That is what I want. That is what I am kind of aiming for. It is likely to be a sell the vehicles I have and put all that money towards a DB9. Probably keeping the Jag. Certainly for the moment. I'm not in like crazy immediate rush to sell everything, but that will be the goal. That is the goal, is to go towards a DB9. To be fair, an XF and a DB9 is an impressive. It's quite a cool car collection, and it's accidentally been very British. Who the hell are you, and what are you doing in my base? Camber? What are you? Where have you come from? And why are you here? It's a really good question. Are you just walking through my base? You've just come and had an adventure. Sure. Hey, I mean, you are an ally, I think. Are they an ally? Don't know. Yeah, you're just being polite. It's fine. But yeah. God dear. Oh, these tanks full of food. Yeah, for the drive back. Okay, you've got 24. You've got 20. Oh, did it say a scout was passing by? Okay, I missed it. I didn't think they went into the base, particularly. But there you go. So yes, that is my future car plan. Is the DB9. Although, when the time comes, basically when the time comes, I'm going to go to a bunch of dealerships and drive a bunch of fancy cars and see what I like. I'm going in with the thought of I want the DB9. However, whether that's what I come out with at the end of it, I'm not sure. I've said this story before, but for those that haven't, when I bought the RS6, that wasn't what I went out to buy. I have always liked the RS6, but I actually went out to buy a Lexus ISF, and I wanted to check out the alternatives. I've always liked estate cars, and it turns out I drove an ISF and I thought it was great, and then I drove an RS6, and the problem is, an ISF is a very good car. The RS6 has 200 more horsepower, and it's just the RS6 won that one. I do like the ISF though, don't get me wrong, it was a lovely car. Probably would have broken down less, if I'm being honest. But yeah. ISFs got quite expensive now, I think, as well, because when I was looking at them, you could get them for like 15 or so £1,000 for a relatively good condition one, and now they're quite difficult to get hold of. Doesn't surprise me, they are quite rare. But yeah, I will have a fun time doing some car shopping. This is when I'm going to end up with an ISF. Who's picked up cigarettes? For God's sake. I say terrible as we have a whole bunch of weed. Why have we got random wooden armour? I don't want random wooden armour. I'm going to chuck it. Drop. We don't want that. Cassowary has left us. This has surely got to be almost done now. 18 hours to go. But there we go. So yeah, that is the future car plan. As I said, DB9 is the ideal, but I am going to go test drive, have a look at a bunch of different stuff, and see what it is that I like the most when I actually get to have a go with them. Because it's one thing, like, you know, in theory liking stuff, but it's a whole other thing actually going to have a look. Right, open this one. Because there's a whole bunch of food that needs hauling down here. Good lord, there's so much food. Holy crap. Firebird say only 7 on Odds Traders start from 17k for ISFs. Yeah, they've gone up. To be fair, I think because there was a time where I was going to sell on the RS6 earlier, and I was, like I say this, I got in it today having not driven it for quite a while, for like a good few months at this point. Actually, when did we get back? April? May? I haven't driven it for like 6 months, at least, if not more. And having been driving the Jag, you know, for many months, as I say, as the daily, but yeah, having just been driving the Jag, got into the RS6, I was like, oh, this is fast. I remember why I liked this a lot. There's that bit of thing that goes, no, I don't want to go into this. The other bit of me that sees the repair bill every time something tiny goes wrong, and then you realise, yeah, maybe. But yeah, it's a damn fast car, which is fantastic fun. But yeah, what I was saying before I got distracted is, you know, when I was looking at selling it a while back, prices were lower than they are now for the V10s. They are going up. They're rare. You just don't see very many. You don't see very many of the V10s around. I will say, we're going on a random car tangent. You are watching FailRace. You should be expecting random car tangents. I'm not going to lie. Random car tangent for today. I had the RS6 needed new tyres. It basically shredded the ones that it had. They weren't in great condition when I went to do the NC500. They were dead when they got back from it, so it needed new tyres. And the guy that fitted the tyres, I don't know. He was a young lad. He was younger than me, and was a proper sort of car enthusiast. I'm pretty sure we spent longer actually talking about the car because he was interested in it than he did actually fitting the tyres, which was cool. Like, it was great. It was nice to talk to another petrol head and so on. They did a great job. Like, can't fault them. But we did just sort of sat around talking for a while about the car, which was cool. Yeah, you do get like the petrol heads that are fascinated by. I love it because there is the most people will look at the RS6 and not know anything about it. It will just look like an Audi, just like a generic Audi. And those that do know about it are really interested in it. I do like the sleeper-looking car. Right, we are going to get everybody into Area 1 because the pigmen are angry at us. They're really pissed off that we captured one of theirs. They're doing a siege. The siege is literally the worst thing you can do against our base. The siege is the one thing you do not want to do against our base. Because that means I can get the rocket artillery in play. Don't have anyone who's a good shot. I don't know if I need someone with a good shot to aim the rocket artillery, but might help. Paul? No, you've got a halberd. Janeway's father has come to rescue them. I mean, it's an effort. Halogen, I thought you were an okay shot. Am I thinking of you from a different playthrough? Yep. You are not a good shot. God damn it. No one here, no one awake can do any shooting. Gandrius. You're good enough, Gandrius. Gunner. Jet. I don't know if two gunners would make it more efficient. Kasumi drive. I don't know if I actually need a driver or not in this. That is a big raid. 10,000 point? No, only 6,500. Not going to lie to you folks. As I think of your first character. Was it the first character that died from the surgery? Oh, that makes sense, Halogen. A 6,500 point siege is about to get squished. You are in for a rough day, my friends. You are going to have a bad day because I'm not going to fire. I'm not going to turn the auto mortars on just yet. I'm going to wait for the rocket artillery to fire, and then we will go. I got very distracted. Drake thinks of it. New colonist being called LaForge. We did already have someone waiting for the name, but God, more people are turning up. Oh no, that's just their supplies. That's fine. We might need two, just to get ready. I need to plink the artillery just to give them a little... Took a little too long to get people. We need to have, like, the quicker response time into the rocket artillery. Never mind. Never mind, we didn't. Honestly, our just regular artillery has done enough to absolutely wreck them. They are now on fire and panicking. That wasn't really as good as I'd hoped. Rocket salvo. Incoming. Where do we want to hit? We probably want to hit about here. Give them time to get into range. Have I led the shot well enough? Oh, it looks pretty good. It's looking good. Pete's had a bad day. Yeah, they've had a bad day there. Right, soldiers. Soldiers of the base, if you would please line up. Picard. No, arcade. Where the hell are you, Picard? Oh, you were. I thought you were playing an arcade for a second. Bo. Wakey, wakey. Up there. James May, you are defending the colony with your life. That was probably enough. Oh, wait, Gower, where are you? You have a sniper rifle. I don't know why you still have the sniper rifle, but you are awake and you have a rifle. Get up there. You have another volley of rockets coming anytime soon? And we could probably hit here and hope that more are coming. I'm going to turn these off because they're going to get. It's going to be too close to the base now. I've managed to guess quite well. It's not quite been as devastating as if I'd waited. Pete is about to have a truly terrible day. Hey, Pete. Your armour has held up. What are you wearing? Recon armour and recon helmet. You have got a shotgun. Not sure that's going to do you much good here. Oh, God. The mess. Oh, the mess. There's so much. They've brought concrete and drugs and medicine and some guns. I mean, they're not the worst armed to ever approach the base. They're not well armed, but I have dealt with worse. Right, let's hit there again. And Pete is gone. Pol Porg. Let's see if we get you rid of you. Molotov guy is a problem, actually. Never mind. Molotov guy is... Oh, dear. They've not had a great time, have you? You lot can all jump out of there. Yeah, no, you've had a bad day here. One annoying thing. Oh, it is raining. Your incredible attempt with a Molotov. Molotovs could genuinely be dangerous, right? They could genuinely be a dangerous thing if it wasn't raining. Well, you're unwaveringly loyal, don't care about you. You're unwaveringly loyal, don't care about you. Poil Poborg? I don't know. Why are you all unwaveringly loyal? I want prisoners that we can capture. Nitro is unwaveringly loyal. Couch, you are the only one. Oh, we're never getting to you. You're dead. Damn it. You weren't great anyway, but we're also never going to get to there in time. Honestly, I can't even be bothered saving this lot for the rip scan. Not even really worth it. I guess Streaver is right. Yeah, only an unwaveringly loyal fool would attack this base. Not wrong. I guess they were trying to get to Mir. Did Janeway's father get killed? Yes. I mean, sorry. However, like, they were going to fire mortars at our base. We just beat them to it, and we just did a lot more effectively. I'm actually surprised one volley of mortars caused them to... I mean, it was the right thing to do. You really don't want to spend time setting up a siege here and trying to get, you know, everyone into position, because I will just fire rocket artillery and tear you apart. Why are you... Why can I not click on you? There's a, like, invisible... There's a... What the... Moikak. I can see they're there. But I can't actually do anything with... That's very weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Have they got, like, some cloaking thing? Is there a cloaking thing? To be fair, actually, like, I think there are some people here that are going to go down before they escape. Like, there are a lot of people trying to run away. And to be fair, half of this lot... Is there anyone uninjured? Oh, you are going to be alright. Kamrov. Kuob, Slab. They might get back to their base. I think everyone else is going to die long before they return to their base. Like, you've lost a hand. You've lost a leg. You're not making it home. You haven't lost anything. You haven't lost anything. Like, so many of these are so heavily injured. They're simply never going to make it home. Oh, Maine over there might survive. Oh, Noodlebrain is doing the dangerous thing. Look at it, second-hand cars online. No, silly game. silly game, that one. Oh, I've played that one too many times. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous indeed. Right. You lot can all be undrafted. I was trying to catch up with stuff. Harlequin, thank you for bits. Was saying, I did make a game recommendation earlier. The game decided to go note before you read I recommended it. Alchemy Factory. I think you might like it. Let's have a very quick look on. So I'll have a look on Steam. Otherwise, I will forget. I vaguely feel like I've heard the name before. Oh, okay. I'm just looking at it, but it's basically Satisfactory only in a medieval kind of. That's quite cool. I'm going to stick it on my wish list at some point because that looks fun. It's Satisfactory in with an alchemy factory rather than building machines. Plug has gone down. Are you worth? Oh, you're unwaveringly loyal as well. But they are. I mean, that is a committed faction. I'm not going to lie to you. They have some serious commitment to the cause. Right there. Not smart, but they are very loyal. Don't think I bothered putting anybody in the ZT. Oh, I digress. Walker, thank you very much for the resubscription for the second month. A rolled cast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much. Saying Firebird, thank you for the bits. For saying DB9 with a 5.9 litre V12. Can't go wrong with that. That is a plan, and it also completes my collection. So part of the reason, not the only reason, but part of the reason I want a DB9 as well is because I will have then had a V6, a V8, a V10, and a V12, and then I just need to go through the flat engines, and possibly a VR engine. It's difficult to collect them all, but yeah, that is part of the reason why I want it. Early model or later model? Early models had 450 or 540 horsepower DB9 GT. Later model, I mean, it will depend on what I can find at what price, essentially. But I mean, I of course want the more powerful ones if I can get hold of one at a reasonable price. I'm not too fussed. Like, whatever I buy, it'll never be as far. It won't likely be as fast as the RS6. Any car I have, with some exceptions, but just about any car is going to feel slow compared to an RS6. So I'm not that worried about ultimate performance. At the end of the day, that's not why you buy a DB9. It's not for the ultimate sort of performance. But I will get the fastest one that I can. Pretty much. Let's get these doors open so we can try and get that corn before it all goes bad. Be a good idea. Also, if I was there, you saw a rare M5 Touring V10. They are rare. I've seen a few. I don't think I've ever seen an M5 Touring. We might, because I remember when we talked. I don't know if I've actually talked about it in a stream before, where it has been talked about. When we were doing the NT500, we were talking about cars. We were walking through a town. This is when we were quite close to the top of Scotland, and I made the joke of I probably had the most northerly V10 that we could find, which, on the face of it, quite likely to be accurate. And then we were walking down a street, and there was an M5 V10, and I can't remember now whether it was the Touring or whether it was just a normal saloon car. Either way, it was very cool to see. But yeah, do not see very many Tourings at all. Where I used to live, there was one I saw around a fair bit. Although, admittedly, I saw it more parked up than actually driving, so I wonder if it had the old M5 V10 curse. I do like those cars. It's just, yeah, they have a reputation, and if you thought the RS6 was bad, wait until that. Yeah, very cool, very, very cool. But they are notoriously unreliable, and that is saying, and from me, that is saying something. That is saying something indeed. Drake saying, I recently was with my dad driving down a country lane. We soon came across a sign saying random car tangents for 1 mile. Yeah, it does happen. It does happen. Quite regularly, actually. Climber, thank you very much, Legend. Saying, okay, so what's the name of the barbed wire mod again? Yes, I can find that for you. There are various different ones, but Fortification Industrial Frontier is the one that I use. Some other bits come with this. I can't remember all of them, but it is a very cool mod to have. Highly recommend it. This is my favourite of the barbed wire mods. I have used slightly different ones in the past. I actually have a second. Do I have a second type installed here? I might not have researched it. I do have a second type installed on this one. This is my personal favourite. This like single piece of barbed wire. There is one that you can kind of like create the lengths and all of that sort of thing, which is still equally good, but I do prefer this one. B, please remember to take out the exterior vents and AC from the ship so your oxygen doesn't immediately leak out. Can we fly? That's actually a good question, right? Does this ship need me to remove these before we take off? Because we're not leaving the planet. We're only going from here to our base. So do I need to take... Someone will have to let me know. Oh, hey, Cass. Hello. How are you doing? You've come to say hello. Yeah. Does that need to be taken out? Calgor, are you hanging around? You know this game way better than me. There are a couple of people actually who know the game better than me. But yeah, do let me know if I need to take this out for just while I'm on the planet journeys, because I don't want to go and get everyone killed trying to do that. And see, how dare you? I have a right to start fires whenever I please. You do not. You might want to. You wish to start fires whenever you please does not mean you have the right to start fires whenever you please. Cass, you agree with me, don't you? I mean, Cass would agree with me on everything, because he is a good cat. He is currently sat purring away beside my chair because I give him a little fuss. He is a contented cat. I think he wants to jump up onto my knee like he often does, but he gets confused if I have the mic because he can't quite go. Come on, Cass. Do you want to come up? Nope. Okay. It's headbutt ankle time. That's fine. We are just... Oh, it's headbutt ankles and then wander around under the desk. Sure. The Gower, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 5th month. A rolled car salute to you for an chat. So I still need a full... sorry, that was Caleb. I don't care about that. No point. Gower saying I'm playing Car X Street at the moment, which I'm finding fun. I played that one. Do not remember if I've played that one. I've heard it's okay. Wait, there's Car X Street, there's Car X Drift, and I don't remember them all now. There's too many games. I don't think I've tried that one. I think that was that the one that came out relatively recently and wasn't the most popular. But I don't know. I haven't played it myself yet. That is one that I have not got around to as of yet. Caleb with the bits was saying you still need a Fulvia for a V4 and a Harley for a V-twin. Yeah, I mean, if we're going to really complete that, wasn't there a Saab with a V-twin? A very old Saab with a V-twin. God, I could be wrong. I may well be wrong on that one because I'm not an expert. But yeah, there might be. Might have been a Saab with a V-twin. I'm trying to think if there is any other cars with V-twins. Yeah, they are an uncommon engine. Isn't there the Morgan three-wheeler? Isn't that a V-twin on the front as well? If we go... I mean, I'm probably more likely... yeah, I'm probably more likely to have a Morgan three-wheeler than I am a Harley. Because even if I was going to get a bike, it wouldn't be a Harley. You know it would be a sports or super bike. Because that's just how I am. But... Yeah, I think the Morgan three-wheeler has a V-twin. That's my thoughts. Firebird, the bits were saying the AC and vents are fine. Okay. I mean, we can close the vents. There you go. See, they are closed currently. We'll see. I mean, I might just block them. Oh. What did we complete here? Oh, okay, we completed the quest. Right. That was the whole reason we were there. They can finally leave. Yay. Everyone can go home now. Happy days. It does mean... Oh, wait, is the reward get? Where was the reward getting dropped? Did it get dropped here, or did it get dropped at my base? I'm going to guess that's it there. Okay, cool. It's here. Climate, no. Setting fire to the base. Streamer, don't give him ideas. You'll go back in a prison cell. We can arrange this. It can be done. We have enough prison cells. There's only one. Oh, I wasn't recruiting you. Whoops. Right. Yes, do not worry. I had remembered I need to have the tanks leave here before we leave the ship. Otherwise, it'll destroy everything beneath it. Right. We will send 2 per tank. We will send the Marines, our best soldiers, Rustmac and Kirk. Oh no, wait, hold on. We just cancel whatever the hell you were doing. Oh god, I've got to faff around. I hate this bit. This bit's a nightmare. It's such a pain. Right, Rustmac, Kirk, confirm. I guess. I mean, you can stick 6 medicine in there. I don't much care. And then in here, we will send. You know what? Let's send. We'll send Belisarius and Sakura. We'll send the married couple, and also it means that if there is an ambush during the anywhere and someone gets injured, Sakura can patch them up. So that seems like a good idea. They've got like 20-something meals in each of them, so they should be fine. Plus, I think, I haven't tested this yet, but I believe what I can do is if it looks like they're running out of food, I can stop. I can have them make camp, and then I can fly the shuttle over to them to feed them. I believe I can do that. I don't actually know, having never done it, but I think, okay, so we've got like 20 meals to traverse that for 3 days. Like 20 meals in 3 days. I think you can make it. The food won't. It's all packaged survival meals. They are going to be fine. They are absolutely going to be fine. I'm not worried at all about them. I think they might have picked up some of the food from, maybe from there. Yeah, they'll be fine. I don't know what they're trying to load now, but okay, here we go. Oh, how did you say? If you have a cargo pod launcher, you can send caravan items without them needing to stop. That's quite cool. Didn't know that. Maybe we should look at researching. We're researching Synthlane. I'm not going to use it, but we're researching that currently. Right, the tanks are off. Look at them go. Hey, Cass. I've got some headbutts again. There we go. Hello. He is being a good cat at the moment. Right. Old tank, don't do this. The jungle has caused problems for the Abrams. We need like the mine clearing vehicles just to clear the rainforest out of the way for us. Here. Right, they're off. Enter the donut den. Yes, you do want to enter the donut den. I would like to enter the donut den. Sounds like a good place. Sounds like a very good place indeed. Squirrel, thank you very much for the resubscription with the 17th month. A broadcast salute to you from chat. I say evening, Alex in chat. Also a belated Happy New Year. Indeed, for some people this will be the first stream they're catching of the year. Maybe. Happy New Year to those that I might not have said it to just yet. Sadly, the mighty Polo failed its MOT. Oh no. Oh, of course. The FailRace slightly broken car club. But in better news, I've sold the Skoda. I've been away, so I'm looking forward to catching up on all the festive shenanigans. Oh, there's been plenty of that. There has been plenty of that. Yeah, I had the MOT for the RS6 was I think it was finished today, actually. Which only had very minor things on it, which is lovely. The super rare moment where it's only little things. I'm not used to that. What the bloody hell was I looking for? I was going in here to look for something, and I've forgotten immediately what it was again, which is a habit I have. I don't remember. What was I going to look for? I was looking... Oh, you know, we can research that for now. Right, we're going to let that lot sleep. In the morning, we'll take off with the... Oh, the cargo pod launcher, that was it. Thank you. MG remembers better than me. We might have even got it, to be fair. I think we have unlocked it. By the looks of it. It's not called that. Transport pod. There we go. Okay, yeah, we have researched it, so we can do that. I guess we might as well. Right, pod launcher. And then I guess you put... I guess that has to be built first, so then you put that next to it, maybe. Yeah, you may well need it with a shuttle, honestly. Okay. We have researched most things here. There's not much more left for us to be researching. Yeah, we'll let this lot sleep, because, you know, we want them to be awake for the return journey home. Seeing as Climber and Drake have flown this ship precisely once, and admittedly, they landed it without too much problem, which is quite good going. However, they are now going to... This next landing is a little bit more important. Not going to lie, this next landing is way more important, because they do need to make sure they... Oh, there is... The car is in the river! Don't sail your tanks like when Chris was playing SnowRunner with us. It's a famous moment. I wish I still had the clip. I'm sure it is somewhere about floating around on the internet. But yeah, the famous clip of Chris sailing down the river with it. Still one of my favourite SnowRunner moments. On a game that's had a lot of very, very good moments, that is up there. That is up there amongst the, you know, the it probably was uploaded as a video, to be fair. I may well have done that at some point, because it was very funny. Right, what carpet do we want in our... This would be a nightmare to clean. Thankfully, it's a game and I don't have to. Let's have it, you know, look nice and inviting in there. And then we will have a marble. I don't know. We're going to see how that looks in terms of colours. We're making a luxurious hotel here. Oh, is there like a... Sure, let's go with a nice deep purple for our hotel rooms. Be fair, very, very, very posh, very, very fancy. I mean, you've got these massive emerald doors that we've decided to use for no reason other than just because it looks kind of cool. And I guess it, you know, makes it good for was it like wealth, or makes people like the area and something. Firebird saying, are we going to outer space with the ship? Yes, we are. We are going to definitely use this to go to the asteroids and all of that kind of thing. We haven't really adventured out that way just yet, but that will be the plan in the long run. Also, yeah, don't forget the rusty moosing sign. Ah, yes. Probably the two most memorable moments of SnowRunner were both Chris. One was going swimming with a truck, and one was the moosing. They were both absolutely brilliant, to be fair. But yeah. The eclipse is ending. Cool. Wasn't really making a massive difference to us, but we have some solar panels, but you know, considering the other power sources, they are more for, not for show, but they are very minor backup here. Aliens say there is a shown already on your channel from 5 years ago called 4 Idiots Fall in a River. Yeah, that could well be it. that could well be it. Oh, they are fixing up that. I did see that plasma gun in the kill box, and I'm glad we've got it. Oh, Capito, you've got there to be repaired. Oh, the War Queen is almost ready. Fantastic. War Queen is a very good defense. Like I say, why is that being replaced with steel? I guess that's where a door was, wasn't it? I'm wondering, do we want... I was contemplating putting some garage doors here so we could get a tank into this section if ever needed. Do we think that's going to be necessary? There's a lot of... Do I think it's going to be necessary? No. Will it ever be used? Probably not. Could it be useful? Is it worth having? It might be. The sandstone garage doors are insanely strong. I forgot how strong they are. Maybe it's not the worst idea to have as emergency backup plan. Pretty much. Like we can drive... With the whole system I have here of like these... chambers that we can not lock, but we can fall back through. Being able to get a tank into this side could save our butts, but we will see. We will see. Firebird with a bit saying, who's the oldest character in the colony? That is a good question. Or shall we get ready to take this ship? Right. No. Okay, hold on. We want... that's not great. Is it just because it hasn't got a very big crew? Do we need more crew on this? Yeah, okay, we need a bigger crew. That's fine. We can send some people to help pilot it back. Bumpy? No. Right, Petrolhead, you're very smart. You can go and get in there. Jet, you're very smart. You can get in there. We need characters with high intelligence. Picard, no, you're useless at this. Raticus. Penguin. Let's go. MG, I don't know if you've got... In this playthrough, I don't know if you've got the high intelligence. I know you were in the previous playthrough, one of our go-to researchers. I can't even find you in this one. Where the bloody hell are you? MG, there we go. Yeah, we've got better options. Calgor saying the consequences for a bad launch aren't devastating and it's arriving at home. I mean, I guess this is one of those, like, it's probably an abundance of caution, but I might as well be careful. Like, I have the resources to which there's no real reason not to do this. Like, what's it going to cost us? A tiny bit more fuel? Oh no. What a terrible shame. We have a crap ton of food. Okay, our storage sheds are filling up nicely. We were... Okay, we have already told us to build a transport pod, so that's fine. Noodle Presser, yeah, looking at second-hand cars online is dangerous. It is! It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous indeed. Oh, the shuttle has landed. The cars are not on to the road yet. Who's the oldest character? I mean, there are some. Oh. That's not what I wanted to click on. Anyway, there are some away on missions. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find everyone. Plenty of 30s. I think we've got some in the... What the hell is that? Oh. Never really had to deal with this. Sorry, I've got bigger problems currently. And there's not much... Okay, this thing here floods, don't care, irrelevant. We should maybe... I don't really know what to do with this. Like, I feel like maybe most important bit to protect is the reactors. Maybe we try and build... Well, that's just going to be a bridge. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Oh, wait, hold on. If I do that there, though, that's just going to block the exhausts. Like it is. Maybe we could like put down sandbags or something. I don't know. I mean, the worst thing it's going to do is wash away some stuff down here. The concern is it will damage a reactor. Right, you. Oh. It's getting a little bit scarily close to to reality. Wasn't there wasn't it flooding that damaged the Japanese one, if I remember correctly? I mean, it might not be, but I believe that was the case. Right, Petrolhead Jet and Unreal Penguin have got here. Now, we'll have to wait until this is ready to fly back, because otherwise someone will get killed when that takes off. But that's fine. Ah, wait, I don't think the torrential rain is happening at our base. I think the torrential rain is happening here. Which would make sense. I guess we don't need to worry about it here. I was just expecting it to be happening here, but the weather event is going to be happening on the map that we are about to leave. Oh no. We will be taking off quickly if we can. As soon as that can launch, we will chuck someone... Jet! Get out of the river, for God's sake. Noodlebrain wants to party! Go for it, Noodle. Have your parties. We should probably take off here before the ship gets flooded. Yeah, Petrolhead and Caleb are having a sleep. Which, you know, fair enough. How are our tanks doing? Our tanks are in the river. It's not a good... Still not out of that. What if we... Oh, we've not built that yet. So when that's built, we'll fill it full of canned food, and then we will launch it. Right, Jet. You are closest. You can leave in the shuttle. I don't know what Tommy's off to. Oh, Tommy's cleaning. Right, launch the shuttle. We'll let that just clear out. Okay, shuttle has gone. Right, big spaceship. God, I hope this goes okay. Okay, it's not really... Crew's not really improved it much. Tommy's piloting ability... Tommy, you're not... Okay, Climber's not... I'm sorry, Climber, but Tommy is a much better pilot than you. Sorry. The crew has honestly not made a crazy difference. But yeah, goodbye map. It's been fun. It has been fun, if I'm honest. I did enjoy that mission, if it was a little bit over exaggerated. Yeah, we have got everything. And we can... how do I choose where to... Okay, right. Before I'm not going to click anything. If I click next, does it let me place the grav ship where I want it to go? I don't want it to land randomly on our base because that would be bad. So, like, I don't want it to just crash into the kill box, for an example, and completely shatter all of our defences. Right, okay, so it will... Well, I'm hoping it gives me an option later. It's off. Goodbye, little slice of map. Okay, we always choose where. That's cool. I'm glad. I'm still worried it's going to break at some point and I'm just end up with a wrecked ship. Well, there we go. That is the end of a major away mission. That one was pretty mad. Game? Something's supposed to have happened. Oh, Rimworlds. Right. We have a problem. I don't know. I don't think I've got any... What is there a shortcut for the world map? Oh. Okay, I brought up that. So some keys are working. I've got to say that Z is working. Pressing everything to see if I can bring up anything. There is no... yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. Now, two options. I'm slightly worried because this is on permadeath. Now, if I save and quit, will that spaceship be lost forever? Because if I just shut the game down, I don't know when it last auto-saved. We might... it will have auto-saved at some point. I just don't know when it will have auto-saved. Do I have... can I have a way of telling when it was... 1 day of game time, I guess. So probably about when that day started. Right, that's fine. Z key to bring up the world map? No, Z key's the search button. Right, I am going to just crash the game again because I would rather do that than... risk saving and quitting and it only being able to load... actually, no, tell a lie. There is a way to load a previous... I have done it before when I had a glitched save once. It was a faff to do. There is a way to revert to an earlier autosave. It doesn't... as Calgo just said, yeah, commit mode does always store the previous save, but it's hidden away. I have had to recover that before in a permadeath. It might have been in a stream or it might be in a non-stream one. I have done it before. With that. Guess. Hello. Did you break it? Did you break my spaceship? You know, you're far too well behaved, aren't you? You wouldn't break a spaceship. You wouldn't go... Well, you'd probably go on a spaceship if I was there, but otherwise you wouldn't go anywhere near it. Come on then. Do you want to come up? No? You look at me like you... He's looking at me like he wants to climb. But he is not. No, we're going to go for headbutts. Okay, that's fine. Oh, hello. We have got a cat on his back legs. He's got front paws on the arm of my chair. And his back legs on the ground. I don't know whether he might... If the microphone wasn't out in front of me, he probably would. Oh, no. Oh, thought about it. Changed his mind. Couldn't decide. Dagon is currently asleep on a... on the massive dog bed, which is always funny. She is a tiny cat on a very big bed. Oh, Cass, are you going to try again? Come on, then. Come on. You can. You're allowed to come up. He's just reaching a paw out to try and get my attention. Yes, I know. I know, Cass. I know. Hello. Right. Oh, hey, Cass has joined us on the desk. Hello, Cass. How are you doing? Yeah? Cass is being a brave cat today. Either that or Cass is just desperate for attention and has decided that is the way to go. I am genuinely curious. So, It literally made like 4% difference having the extra people. Yeah, it was 4%. Honestly, is it worth it? Probably not. I might just launch it as it is. Is the shuttle already on the way? I don't think so. I can check. No, the shuttle is not on the way. Are you going to purr down the microphone, Cass? That would be very cute if you could. Right, Cass, you're going to be the lucky charm here. Okay, we're going to make the ship fly. Right? Are we understood? Have we got this? Cass's co-pilot is is ready to go. Cass, please be careful. Right, launch with this setup short. Drake. I feel like Drake should be pilot in this one. And then we will begin. We need to get the pilot into the ship. That would be helpful. Tommy is in the ship. Everybody else is here, ready to go. Caleb is busy. Like Caleb is going to just be there on an arcade cabinet as the spaceship takes off. Right, so we want to go over here. Maybe having the shuttle in the air was causing some sort of conflict. I don't know. I guess we're about to find out. I don't know why it's broken. Okay, so F8 does get us here. But it doesn't... It gets us there, but it doesn't get us... Now I don't know what to do. I mean, the option is... Well, I guess the main option is we leave the spaceship. We can shuttle people backwards and forwards, so we have a different crew keeping it there. Right, we will, again, shut the game down. I don't know whether... Yeah, maybe the air cons are causing issues. I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe we'll have to wait for the tanks to get back. I doubt it. Or maybe having like multiple convoys on the go is a problem. I'm unsure of any of that, really. Yeah, Firebird are going to have a look on the Rimworld Discord servers. If they can come up with something, if they know, that would be appreciated. Cora, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 54th month. A great many months. Thank you very much, Cora, for the continued support. It is much appreciated. And you are in a relationship, finally, in the wonderful Rimworld. It has taken multiple playthroughs, but we got there. Harlequin a bit saying that the multi-convoys do break the game with the ship. That might be what it is. Possibly. Also, Harlequin saying you might set up another base near the ship. At this point, yeah, we're going to have a second base. Bear with, the game is taking a long time to load. We can wait until the tanks get back. It's not the end of the day. It's not the end of the world. If we have to wait like 3 days for the tanks to return home, there is food on the ship. So maybe we go for that. Yeah, that might be the best setup we've got. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, Alien is paying respects to the original. That's kind of very meta going on there. Alien Mark II paying respects to Alien Mark I. I don't know how far apart your two's existences were. The cover is engraved the artwork of alien invaders staggering through a field with a visible rash. Oh, what a large group of dying humans lay on the ground. A river in the upper part of the image makes the viewer think of trouble. I would have thought the dead bodies and the rash was probably the trouble. Oh no! Weren't you engaged? Oh no. Well, apparently that's gone wrong. Reva and Tare are no more. I don't even know if they were married. I had a feeling they were at least engaged because I think they got engaged last stream. I seem to remember. MG! No, bad. I don't know who started it, but also love that Picard is throwing darts past MG's head. Petrolhead called MG an anteater. A weird insult, I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure. Like, it's not the... I feel like that's one of those insults, right? If somebody calls me an anteater, it's too funny to be insulted. Like, it's too funny. It's too interesting an animal for me to really be insulted by that. Oh. Oh, crap. They have no food on the ship. Where did all the food go? Did they load the tanks up with all the food? Oh, for heaven's sake. Right. That's a problem. That is a problem we can fix. Right. Let's just load 200 canned meals. Right, Mickey, go. Gower, are you smart enough to fly the ship? Probably. We will get you in the ship ready to go. God, bloody tanks. I'm very glad we can do this, otherwise we would be screwed. Okay, well what we can do... Hold on. Let's go harvest food while we go and refill you. The transport pod hasn't been built yet, is the issue. I guess we can shout at someone. Picard, can you build it? Yeah, well, someone can build that. I don't know how much the transport pod can carry in comparison to the shuttle. I feel like the shuttle can carry more. Right, Janeway is doing a good job. I think by the time the transport pod is made, we will probably have launched the shuttle anyway. You know what? I feel like... I feel like we're good to go. So the game doesn't mind us doing this, having that shuttle on the go and a tank convoy on the go. It just did mind having the... Apparently having the big grav ship. Yeah. We can feed the spaceship for a while. I mean, they can go and... I think they're all carrying some food with them, at least. Drake is off harvesting. Could you maybe, you know, haul them? I'm hoping someone here can cook. Can any of you cook? Okay, Tommy's quite good. The Gower's having a sleep. As you do. Okay, they have done. Right. I'm curious now. This is like the race. What is going to get there first? Will it be... Will it be the drop pod or... I don't even know if this can reach, to be fair. Like, we have done this here, and I genuinely don't even know if it can be... If it can reach. Right, there we go. I think Gower, I think this is your first... I don't know if you're still hanging around in chat. I believe this is your first away mission. The shuttle was quick... Oh, you landed on Drake's head. Alright, we'll drop them out. Drop out some packaged survival meals as well. This fridge. I mean, we can... think they don't ever go off, if I remember rightly. Do they ever go off? I mean, to be fair, we could probably just have one of these stores here for the canned food rather than wasting space in the fridge if it doesn't need that. Firebird, they've been saying, okay, but in the discussion, multiple caravans don't break the graph ship. Are you able to show me the logs? Maybe? I don't know where to find them. And if you can tell me where to find them, I can probably bring them up. I don't remember where I can find the logs on this one. It's possible I have a mod that is conflicting, would be my best guess. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay, restart the game and it'll appear at the start. I don't know whether... Hold on, we will try. Right, I will save this time. Do bear with. It's kind of quite important to try and fix this. They might... I don't know whether they will have any, whether it's going to be too outdated on this one, but let's go and see. Because otherwise, yes, they are going to be stranded there, and I can't do much. I mean, what I would probably end up doing is try and remove any mods from or dev mode, yeah, if I really need to cheat. I don't like using it unless I have to, but if it's broken, then we can do that. It's a shame, but it will do its thing. I mean, there's going to be a bunch of errors that are going to come up here because there's a billion mods. I don't. Yeah, like as Tommy say, I haven't added any mods since that ship took off and landed the first time. I have no. Nothing has changed on that. I don't know whether I turned it on. I did have a mod that was to not destroy the tile when you take off with a grav ship, regardless of whether you put an anchor there or not. I don't know whether I saw it. I now can't remember whether I downloaded it or whether I activated it. Is a whole nother story. I mean, yeah, here. There's a lot of red, but that is kind of normal for heavily modded Rimworld. I'm trying to see if I can spot anything. I mean, there's a bunch of red. If you can see anything relating to... I don't know what this block... Is this block more important? It's having problems loading tea and coffee. Oh no, that's the worst thing. Repair bench ignoring duplicates. I don't feel like those are duplicate ones. We've gone back to the top. Firebird will screenshot the part. Right, I'm just going to do that bit there, and then I will just scroll down a bit. I can have the big chunk of red. Yeah, as Calgary said, all errors will be in red, but not all red are necessarily bad. Yeah, there will be. I guess that's the next section. There are some of these that aren't necessarily doing very much problems, really. And that's it. That is all of them. I feel like the draggable dimensions is the problem. Like that, I know nothing about any of this, but that might be yeah. I don't have a way of running the ship and bringing this open, like opening this when the ship's taken off. I have to hope that. Can I also... right, do I have... I mean, there's a bunch of mods here that are technically outdated, but they do still work, and that hasn't given me any problems before. I'm trying to find anything ship-related. No, the only ground ship one I've got is that, which I don't actually have turned on at the moment. Don't have any like landing or any of that. Should have a very quick look. I'm not going to spend too long doing this. I'm going to have a quick look through here. It's just if you spot that, maybe. If there's a mod causing issues, because when I took off from my base had the anchor, so it didn't matter. If anything, that seems like the most likely mod to be breaking it. Yeah, if anything is going to removing saves, probably safe, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be my best bet is try and disable that. XML extension, someone asking, I think that is just for like mod settings. I think that's just a general make it work kind of thing. Right. I'm going to disable that. The game is going to have to restart. Do bear with. Try and get these people home eventually, I promise. We are trying to... fix a spaceship. Spaceships are complicated and all that, but still. We will get there. So yeah, my best guess is that might be what's causing it. That's the only thing that's really got any relevance to the grav ship that I've installed that's not really been tested. So hopefully that'll do the job. Hopefully it won't break anything. It shouldn't, because it doesn't really affect anything else that's going on in the game. So, yeah. That should be fine. Cal was saying 1.5 vanilla furniture expanded is not fully compatible with 1.6 and will ruin saves. I can't say I've had any issues yet, if I even had that turned on in that one. Right. Let's just load that. Load anyway. No, apologies for the slight delay on all of this. Okay. We're back at the spaceship. So what we will do, we will try and get the food in. We will try and get this all sorted. We will send Gower away with the... Can nobody hold them? Oh, Drake is about to go move them inside. Okay, cool. Right, food has been picked up. So they should now be able to eat these. They're not the best thing in the world, but... whatever cold right out of the can, it's far more nourishing, mixed into a meal and heated. Does that mean that we can then... Hold on. Oh, okay. That's interesting. They can eat the cans, or they could use them to cook meals if they wanted, which is probably preferable. I guess that's a way of storing food better. Interesting. Right, Gower, to safety with you. You get to go and fly on the shuttle that we know will work. Right. Launch you. Oh, the tanks are on the move. They've finally got free. Right. Shuttle away. Caleb, I have no idea if you're a good cook. I'm going to guess... Yes, actually, you are bloody good at cooking. I take it... I was going to guess no, but I was wrong. You are really damn good at cooking. Right, shuttle has arrived, so that's... Yeah, I'm gonna let the shuttle get home before we send the ship off. The tanks are going. They got 44 meals. They got some berries. They got 44 meals, 26 of those because they nicked all of the meals from the bloody spaceship, which is very annoying. The sneaky assholes. Right, Apollo 13 is ready to go. I love how the thing we named Apollo 13 has had no issue. Can you get issues with the shuttle? Does the shuttle ever run into issues on its missions? Like, I know caravans can get ambushed. But yeah, can the shuttle ever get ambushed? Can it have any, like, can it crash? Can it have any technical problems along the way? I mean, it might be able to have problems. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know what the Devastator Mortar does, and I don't think it actually is all that good, but... you know, I'm going to research it, because it sounds cool. Right. Gower is back and out of this. We will try again to launch the ship here. Right, here we go. Time to launch. You know what, Tommy? You're in charge. Drake's tried twice and it's broken. Let's go for attempt number 3. Everyone else can just kind of chill in the spaceship. Okay, launch. There. Well, did that do something slightly different? Did that box pop up before? I don't know if it did. Nope, still broken. God damn it. I did very much think that was going to be it. It's weird, like I can click on some stuff here. But I also can't click on other stuff. Yeah, I can't actually go into any... Now, the problem is, I can possibly try and do something dev mode related. Right, yeah, what we can do... So if we crash the game... and then reload it, we can have a look at the logs. Also, yeah, if the vanilla furniture expanded security mod is being worked on and being funky, we can try and chuck that out of it as well. That's fine. We can do that. I don't know whether this is going to tell us anything that it didn't tell us before. I don't really know what I'm looking at. It's been a while since we've had a good troubleshooting a game. A heavily modded game, admitted. I should point out again, if you're watching this and aren't familiar with Rimworld, this is really heavily modded, which is why there's having a lot of issues. The game itself is not normally janky. It's my fault for it being very modded, and there'll be a mod that's doing a thing that it's jank, basically. There's always something. There was a mod a while ago that I had turned on. I can't remember what mod it was now. We went like 3 streams in a row where there were just no raids, and I couldn't figure out why. It was lovely and peaceful, but Yeah, there was like a random mod that just stopped events from happening at one point, which was weird. Right, so far all of this looks very similar. Yeah, I think that's the same. Yeah, it was an animal, wasn't it? Yeah, it was an animal that broke things before. But yeah, I don't think that's any different. Right, let's go have a look. It was that, wasn't it? No, I don't know if I've got any... turn that off. So, I mean, we've been using some of those tanks. That's no problem. Dynamic populations worked fine. None of these have actually given any grief. I don't actually think I've been using this, but I'm going to leave it on just in case. I don't think I have any multiple versions of mods as far as I can tell. I'll try turning that one off first, and we'll see if that's what does it. If we know that one's a bit janky. Sorry, again, gonna have to go for another restart. Yeah, I mean, that totally makes a good point. Is I don't know why it's crashing now when it didn't crash a few weeks ago. My only thing is maybe something got updated in the game that's changed the way something interacts. Would be my best guess as to why it took off first, or if there is some different interaction with the ship taking off of a map that isn't protected. The other thing that we could do to test would be to put an anchor. I don't care about that bit of terrain, but building one of those world anchor things is cheap, and I could drop one at where that mission was and just take off and see whether that fixes it. That's probably one of the cheaper solutions to try. All four are bodged solutions. If in doubt, bodge things. Right, let's load this. Right, load anyway. Don't know whether that's going to lose us a bunch of turrets or anything. I don't know what came with that security. Everything here is normal. Did it cull any of our turret? Well, has rather killed all of our defences. All of my turrets from that mod. Oh, for God's sake. Didn't realise I was relying quite so heavily on that mod for all of my defences. I mean, okay, right. This is stuff that can be fixed. Right, okay, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to save. I'm not going to save anything. We're going to see, because it's not going to autosave for like a day. So we'll see if I can take off and fly it back. Because if I take off and fly it back and it still breaks, then it's all irrelevant. So yeah, let's do that. Yeah, if it all breaks regardless, then we can put the mod back on, and that's fine. So, well, I can't get the ship back and reload the mod, because if I get the ship back, I'll have to save and quit. And if I do that, it'll be gone. All of the turrets will be gone. I guess I can rebuild them, but let's just see if this fixes it or not. Because what I could do... Okay, Gower, refuel that. Right, Gower... Isn't that just fueled? I thought that... Oh, it's got a little bit more to go. So we'll get Gower to take off. And if this doesn't work, then we will build an anchor. as the last ditch effort. Oh, okay, no, I can't build an anchor. I don't have that stuff. I don't think I have 80 grav-light panels. Jeez, that's expensive. Good lord, that is so expensive. Right, okay. You can fly. I don't even know if I have that. Like, okay, so we can ship the materials. If I have any? Oh, 3 short. Can I make some? Vaxstone. Do I have any Vaxstone is the next question. I don't think I do. Okay, I could make some more grav-light panels. Okay, so we can do that legit. I'll suspend that for now, but we can do it legit. Okay, the shuttle's gone. That's out of the way. Well, again, we'll let that get back to base. Just try and... Okay, shuttle has arrived. Right, you... Oh, wait, got to let that charge, haven't we? You know what? Well, we don't... Okay, I don't think that shuttle's going to make a damn bit of difference whether this is breaking. So let's just take off. Tommy, you're in charge. Now, what we can do is, if that mod with all the turrets is a broken one... we can... Okay, is that landing there? I think it's landing there. Okay, was it preparing for takeoff? I mean, so far everything is the same as it was last time. But yeah, if that turret pack is an issue, I can just go find one that works with 1.6. Okay, it was that. Okay, so it was the turrets that were the issue. We will have to not... Unfortunately, we will have to not use that. I will have to look for an updated thing that will work. We're going to have to bodge the kill box briefly. That's okay. Alright, good news! Good news, oh wonderful, wonderful citizens of FailRace. For we have returned. The spaceship is back. Oh, here it is. It's very cool. I do like this. This expansion is definitely growing on me. I don't think it's... like... Is this as good as biotech? I don't think so, but it's up there. I'm going to say on this one. I think it's really quite cool so far. Alright. Unassign all the beds from there. Right, what we're going to have to do, seeing as we've lost a lot of... Well, we've lost a lot of our big turrets, but I guess it does give us a chance to go in a slightly different way. Do we suddenly get more turrets? I don't know. I feel like there were turrets. I feel like this list has suddenly got bigger than I was. It doesn't really matter. I mean, look, these are... Oh, wait, hold on. These are not as good as the ones that we had, but I guess they're still auto-cannons at the end of the day. But yeah, I will have a look for some more like turret mods between now and next week, so that we have some better defences. These will be temporary in case we get raided in the next half an hour. Because knowing my luck, we absolutely will. Apollo 13 is ready to launch again. Good job, Apollo 13. You have been very trouble-free. I'm gutted that turret pack doesn't work anymore, because that was one of my favourite... Admittedly, they were one of the few that I have used. Well, I have, to be fair, just relied on them, because they was bloody good. But I guess we will be experimenting with new stuff next time, which is also quite fun. Gonna miss the EMPs if we get attacked by mechs. To be fair, if we get attacked by mechs, we will have to utilise tanks quite heavily, which is okay. What do we want? Sure. Wallpaper. Let's go! Oh, the new stuff is coming along nicely. That's fine. What's wrong with the ship? Hayden saying the ship is exposed. What? It's fine, is it not? How is our tanks doing? Where's our tank convoy? Oh, you're going along a dirt path. I would have gone down the road. Oh no. Christian, Apollo. Oh. Naughty Mouse is having a bad day. Oh, killbox leading to the ship is broken. Yeah. It's still locked down. I mean, it's broken in the same way that all the other stuff's broken, isn't it? Yeah, nothing will get in here, though. So yeah, both sides of the turrets are all gone, which is fine. We will just ramp up. To be fair, 4 uranium turrets are brutal. So that'll do a lot of damage if something does. And it really is if something raids us in this at this end of the street. Considering the amount of raids we've had today. Oh no! The LFA! Oh no, our one Mally! I can't do anything until you, like, conk out. Who's a good doctor? Who have I got who is a good medic who I can shout at? And Viking? You're pretty good. Yep. Where actually are you, Viking? Right, okay. Your mission is to not go there. Not go there. Pick up 25 medicine. And I'm going to try and get you to run to the dog, because the dog will collapse at some point. And if we can have you ready on the scene, we stand a better chance of saving the dog. Right, run down here. Where is LFA going? It's annoying that I can't, like, just... Oh, I can tend to them like this. Okay. Oh, geez, did you do it in one? Kind of. I just keep tending to the dog. Oh, no, okay, it did say failed. Keep tending to the dog. Viking, we got serious trouble with your... You are doing a terrible job of the 65%. So far, this is XCOM levels of tending going on here. Okay, that was a success. Still not gone. I don't know whether trying to let it get to a bed first or... Where are you? Have you used all your medicine? Oh no, you're going for the... You're not allowed to use any of that. Oh. Okay. Good news! Very good news. Important news. Dog's fine. That is the bit that we do care about. Right, we can suspend the bills on that. We don't need to be making any more junk on the ship. Right, we've refilled that one there full of fine meals. Which is good. We've got these pallets full of junk. That's fine. We'll clear the ship out. Oh, for God's sake, Firebird and Tommy and Climber and Drake. Right, hold on. Where were the beds of the original ones? Okay, so I'm pretty sure this was... Okay, this one here is Belisarius and... Am I blind? Ah, right, okay, no. Belisarius and Sakura, they're still in the ship. Whose is this? That's MG's bedroom. MG was not on an away mission, but is not using their correct bedroom. Whose is this? We can at least try this to figure out who. That's where Caleb sleeps. Caleb, go back to your original bedroom. Clymer is married to... Okay, Clymer, you're married to Dylan, so that would be over here. Right, you can go there. That's fine. Drake... maybe? Cora attacking Kangaroo. Cora, I feel like that should probably be in your bedroom. Oh no, well, that was your bedroom. I do apologise, Cora, but you are... I'm so used to Cora being single. Just the assumption. Sorry, Cora. Rimworld is a fickle thing. I now don't know where I don't know where you came from. In your... Who were you with? I don't even... Can't find their bed now. I can't find Mike. No, it was McRae. Right, where is McRae's bed? Is now a better question. There. Okay, right. So reassign Cora there. I guess we might as well nick the Cora sculpture. Can move into there. Right, who is sleeping where they shouldn't be? Firebird, are you supposed to be with someone? Okay, Firebird is not, so we will just drop Firebird in whatever bedroom we feel like it. You can go here. Reassign. Drake and Tommy are the other two. Well, I guess Drake can go over here. I'm presuming Drake... I don't think Drake had a partner. They do not, and Tommy has a lot of pets, but no partner. So, that's fine. You might have lost your room to somebody else along the way because... You know, you chose to try and sleep in the spaceship. This is what happens. Right, reassign Tommy down here. Cool. Okay. That should hopefully be everybody out of these bits. Okay. They're bloody carrying food round. They're carrying food round and they are... Tarot. I swear to God. Okay, I will admit you did break up and got kicked out of your other bedroom. Which, okay. I'm not gonna be too mad at you because I understand, but no excuse to sleep in the ship. I'm sorry, but it is not. Because the good Jesus is carrying a... Why are you... Oh, wait, hold on. Let's just stick these to normal. Okay, that's critical. That's fine. I mean, you just store other junk here. If we just have these all as normal, so that it doesn't automatically go. Are you just eating one of the meals on there? You are. You sneaky dog. It's fine. Right. It's fine. Gordon, you look like you're moving slowly. Is that any real... Oh, because you're very pregnant. That would explain it. I'm trying to figure out why. Why was Sweet Daddy D? I swear to God, if you go sleep in the spaceship... Okay, no, you're going to relax socially in the spaceship. That's fine. We are going to build... I mean, I'm hoping it's going to work. We are going to build the mega rec room here. That's going to be filled with all manners of entertainment. And the hope is that the all manners of entertainment are going to people are going to go there rather than going to the ship. Fingers crossed. Don't know if that was going to work, but you know, I found a computer. I am happy. It's like real life. They've given me a computer and I'm set. To be fair, my character's actually pretty good at a lot of things. I didn't realise my character's actually pretty solid here. Melee, mining, animals, crafting, artistic. Not very accurate to real to real life. Probably that one's not that far away, I would say. Probably not that high, but yeah. I guess artistic in some ways. I'd like to think those two might be a little bit higher. Definitely not that. It's definitely not that. That's probably about right, given the Rimworld to real. That's would definitely not be right. I've never mined anything in my life. I mean, I get the idea, but you know, closest I've come to mining is Minecraft, and probably this one. So there you go. The ND Ninja, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 5th month. A broadcast salute to you from chat. I believe you are a cat in this game, from what I remember. I seem to remember. Are you the last surviving Maine Coon we have, or Norwegian forest cat, or whatever it was? Oh, maybe you aren't. No, I think you may have passed away. Damn it. I think you were one of the Norwegian forest cats, but yeah, I think you were, but I think you might have been one that was killed in one of the raids, sadly. We can check up here. That's pastry. Oh, there is ND. Yeah, there we are. Oh, poor ninja. Do we have a cause of death? No. I don't think that's what killed you. I don't think you might have been killed by a wolf. I don't know. But there we go. Poor Norwegian forest cat. Muskox wool military uniform. Where the hell did that come from? I'm going to presume a prisoner. Noodle! Noodle, I have good news! Where are you? You're asleep. Wake up, Noodle! Exciting things are happening! We finally have the War Queen. Firebird, take the bits. I would say the whole mod is being redone, so it's going to be a while before it's updated with the what broke, essentially. Which, yeah, I will have a look before next stream. I mean, I've slapped down these turrets as a temporary measure. Next stream, I will have a look for some interesting mods, hopefully, see what there is around the place that we can use. Dog, did you just... Who are you? Unlucky. Unlucky decided to carry the food over to the fridge. You know what, let's just stop eating from this. Carry the food over to the fridge, then proceeded to eat the food out of the fridge. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Well done, Lucky. Streaver, thank you very much for the donation, saying, I got to ask, will you ever return to Stardeus? I don't know. I really like Stardeus. I think it's a fantastic game. It did not get the same views or the same... okay, when I play Rimworld, I know this game is not going to get the same views as if I streamed GTA or if I streamed Forza or Gran Turismo or whatever. Like, I know it's not going to. But I do love Rimworld very much, so I'm going to kind of stream it anyway. But even with that attitude, yeah, Stardeus just doesn't quite get the same views as Rimworld. It's not impossible that I'll never see it again, but I'm likely to see... there are probably going to be some other games I'm going to try. I did get an email. I've had a very busy week this one, and I've been terrible at replying to emails. Did get an email from somebody who was interested in sending me a game that was a sort of a turn-based actiony XCOM style thing that I will be interested to see. And I may well give that a try at some point. Right, you need to be that one. There we go. So yeah, Stardeus is unlikely to make a return, but never count anything out. Pretty much, it was a very good game, and I do very much recommend it. Cuddles, the The War Queen is back. Will you get some more live Shredder and Tear Dozer on beam? Do you mean on... I think when I copy and put, when I copied the basic formatting of a previous video, I left today's one in the wrong one. I mean, Survive the Shredder is always likely to make sporadic appearances on beam. The Tear Dozer, there was... I mean, we've been working on a bunch of different game modes on Teardown, because there's a lot of cool things you can do on that one. There's definitely going to be some more Teardown content. Whether the Tear Dozer is going to make more appearances or not will depend on what we can figure out to do with it, what we can make work in the game, what sort of game modes I can come up with. One of the difficulties with Teardown is I love the game, it's brilliant. It's trying to come up with game modes that are vehicle related, like heavily vehicle related, seeing as that's what my channel is about. Teardown, of course, being being about more than just cars. Oh, good lord, what's happened over here? I did not notice there's been a... Dylan and Teresa got into a fight, and Teresa got absolutely hammered in that one. Dylan's quite alright. But yeah, there will definitely be more Teardown content. We're sort of trying to come up with games and what will work. It's just a whole new thing to work with that we've not had really to play with before. And trying to come up with fun game modes and vehicle related stuff is proving a challenge, a fun challenge. Like, we're all absolutely loving our time on it. It's just yeah, it is a different challenge for us to figure everything out, basically. Stop eating the packaged survival meals, you naughty dog. Can't really stop that one now. Taycan. No, bad Taycan. I digress. Are you ready for 12 hours of episode 1000? Well, seeing as I'm not continuing that series at the moment. Be a long time until we get to that. It'll be a very, very, very long time before we ever get to that. Yeah. I mean, also, I guess it wouldn't need... Like, even if we... What the hell has been dropped over? Oh, someone dropped their foul. Even if we did continue that again at a later date, and I decided to do the same thing for episode 1000, I could technically just... I would only have to do 6 more hours because I've already got the first 500 done. In theory. But yeah, we will see whether that ever continues again. Maybe when GTA 6 comes out, it might not make a permanent return, but it might make a return for a little while. Who knows? Like, I haven't got any massive specific plans with that one, but it could see a return at a later date. I doubt it would get to 1000, but you never know. My poor voice. That one was quite the interesting experience to make. I'm not going to lie. So yes, Caleb, we can expect it back in 2037. That's the one. That is the one. When GTA 6 launches. Dylan is fine. Yeah, Teresa got... Actually, what happened to Petrol Head? Were you in a fight? Well, you were in a fight. Oh, you were fighting with MG. Okay. Also, Street was saying, did you hear about the activists who fought against gravity? They started an uprising. Oh, dearie me. Oh, that is going to be a boo to you. From me, from chat, you are very much deserving of that. Agent Halogen, thank you very much for the donation. So remember, you can set pet beds to medical use. I think we do have some in the hospital. We have one in the no? I thought we had some pet beds in the hospital. Apparently not. We can go and put some in there. Although it does admittedly mean trying to get them to get to the hospital, but it's not a bad idea. We have a crib, which makes sense in the hospital, just in case, but let's get some pet beds. I mean, this is a pretty fancy little hospital we've got going on here. What will we run out of here? Oh, let me guess, we run out of Nutrimine, maybe? By the looks of it, yes, is going to be my guess. Oh, yes, okay. Right, we'll have to buy some more of that. That's fine. Street placement and local medicine shelves can could prove very helpful for poorly pets. Secondly, I repeat my suggestion of the defense machine gun turret pack. It's well worth having a play with. I will. Can I? If I don't do this now, I will have forgotten, and because or defensive machine gun turret pack. Let's see. That looks like that one. Yeah. Okay, I will subscribe to that one, because otherwise I will have forgotten. I will have it ready for next week. I'll have a try with it next week. We'll see. Yeah. I mean, it'll be a different one. I will try and find a turret pack that has some like EMP turrets, seeing as that is something we have suddenly lost, which were very vital to us. So I will run that one, and I will see what else we can find for next time. Oh, we haven't got the slave ship in. You are right. Quite late in the day, but longbow to save the. I say to save the day. Let's see if. See if I've moved around bits, haven't we? See what you can find. If there is anyone actually worth recruiting in this, is a good question. The Harlequin thing for bits. So have you thought about trying Stormworks? That could be fun with the crew. I have played it. I think I actually do have. I think I do have I think Stormworks is one of those games that I played briefly, and it didn't capture my attention immediately, and I never really went back to it again. It is cool from what I remember, but yeah, maybe I'll have to have a proper look at it at some point. Right, oh wow, it's not looking amazingly promising, but let's have a look. Game dev, I don't really need a game dev, if I'm honest. I definitely don't need a bloodlusty game dev. You aren't that bad, though, I will say. Bloodlust isn't ideal, but you can construct, you can farm, you can do artistic. Yeah, you're quite good overall. Okay. The bloodlust is a problem, but let's face it, half our colony is like that, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. And you are. You're good at cooking, although we've largely replaced a lot of our cooking needs thanks to machines. Can do. Sanguine means they're just chill, if I remember rightly. Permanent mood effect plus 12! That's quite good. You're capable of dumb labour, so won't haul or clean. Okay, well, I guess that's part of that. Why did being a chef stop you from... Oh, okay, so it was like a Michelin star chef. You've only got 8 cooking, though, mate. I'm not sure. We've got much better cooks on this. I'm not sure how you've got there. But I guess you're quite like the snooty Michelin star chef. Basically, it's a bit of an arsehole. I mean, plus 12. Problem is, plus 12 permanent mood buff is great because you're never really going to be that upset. But I can't also just have them on cleaning duty if there's nothing to cook. But they're also not that bad, so I might just recruit them while we're here. They're both pretty solid characters, so they will do. Oh no, wait, that wasn't. I thought that was the pod that came down, but it wasn't. Right, new names. What did we have? We were gonna have LaForge. Let's go and get you. Right, I think that's spelled correctly. I've lost where it's gone. Yeah. You will be... You're on the borderline of maybe being given a melee weapon as a backup. But I think honestly, you're probably just not worth having a weapon. What are you largely... I'm not even really sure what the most of your job is going to be here, because you can do a bunch of things relatively well. Probably farming. I feel like we're always needing farming, so we're going to stick you on that role. Right, where is LaForge gone? Okay, so we will do that. Get them ready to go. We're both quite good at childcare. You're terrible. Why on earth are you on? I feel like some of these have got such poor skills. just don't. Oh, if you have got like 3, just don't. I guess warden. Both of these are actually not too bad at wardening. I guess they could have it as a role. They're just not likely to focus on it. So yeah, you can focus on farming, and I guess you will. I'm just going to shove you. You can just go and do cooking, and that's about it. I guess they're going to be a good backup for piloting and research if needed. Pretty much. So yeah, LaForge will just be on farming. You can do a little bit of art. I guess I don't know if we need another construction one though. I guess you focus on farming. You can construct if there's nothing to farm. So that's fine. And then the other one, I don't know if I've got. Have I got another name for today? I might not. I might have missed something. To be fair, I think I've got everybody in this one. But that can be obviously I've seen the time. That can be a next week problem. Good things have happened largely. We've seen off a bunch of raids. We've dealt with any and all raids that came at us relatively easily. Not been any major problems. The Rhinos turned up, but kind of milled around. We did break the game a couple of times. I wonder if that turret mod was what caused the tank freak out over here. Feels weird, but yeah. We've had some weird game breaking stuff that has gone on today. So that's new, but we have largely seemed to have fixed it. We have mostly fixed that, which is useful. And next week I will go and have a look at some more turret options, so we can hopefully get more powerful turrets, and with any luck we can get some EMP turrets back and all of that sort of good stuff. The spaceship seems to work. That is helpful. The tanks are on their way. Oh, the tanks are not far away. The tanks are doing okay. How much food have they got? They'll be fine. Look at that. They got a ton of stuff. Christian Sweden, thank you very much for the donation. Just coming at the end there. Thank you very much indeed. But that is going to be it. That is going to be it for this evening. A very big thank you. Wow. That can be for next week. 42 threat points. 2 tanks are getting attacked by raccoons. I'm honestly not that worried. Oh, pause. I'm not that worried. I'm not sure that's a particularly scary assault. But yeah, there we go. That is going to be it from me. A very big thank you to all of you for watching this evening, of course. To those who donated, those who subscribed, it is always very, very much appreciated indeed. I will be back on Saturday. That's when I shall be returning. That is the plan. There's a chance. It's an unlikely chance I'll stream on Friday. So yeah, the plan is I'll be back on Saturday. The plan is I'll be doing some more of my winter car. That is the goal. We will see whether sometimes plans change between now and then, but that is the goal on that one. We might alternate a bit of automation and my winter car along as we go. See how it goes really. But yeah, that is going to be it for this evening. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.